RFPs. This is something that I have been thinking about. I'm just going to pull up this tweet real quick that I tweeted yesterday and I got some cool responses to. So basically the origin of this is I had a Commerce Hero client come through who was looking for an agency and has an RFP, and it reminded me that Commerce Hero, we ended up pivoting to hiring individual developers, freelance and full-time. The whole client hiring an agency for bigger ticket deals never really panned out very well. And I think that the reason why is because the hiring process of an individual is very different than the RFP process. I'm not a huge fan of RFPs myself. I haven't done one in a long time. My understanding is that it's sort of a necessary evil, and they are a process that's very manual. Ultimately, the client is trying to figure out who's the best fit for this job. You know, the agencies are trying to get the deal, minimizing the amount of time. I mean, an agency I remember in the past when I was a project manager, you could put in 100 hours in an RFP without having any idea whatsoever whether you're going to get paid. So I was thinking about this, and I'm thinking this is essentially a B2B workflow which needs to be streamlined, which needs to take Excel spreadsheets and Word documents and turn them into a web app. I've been thinking a lot about no-code tools, Airtable, Webflow, Zapier, Integromat. There's got to be a way to prototype this out using no-code tools. So I was thinking, it might be fun to kind of hack on this with somebody. And I got a couple of replies here. My buddy Jason, best way to streamline an RFP is to never do an RFP. And I'm actually genuinely curious because somebody I believe the COO over at Shopify Plus recently tweeted that RFPs are sort of old school and shouldn't really be used. Honestly, that would be great. Like, I'm not a huge fan of RFPs, and if is a way that they could just not be a requirement, that would be great. But again, when there's a lot of money involved, it's just something that sort of seems like it just kind of has to happen. So I am genuinely curious to know if there are ways for bigger ticket deals to get done without RFPs. That I'd also love to know about that. But assuming that they are as much of a necessary evil as I think they are, I think that it'd be interesting to try to build something out